Hi, welcome to RAO-SAN Tennis. It's US Open 2025. US Open is very much known for its night session and high energy crowd. This year, we have many questions running in our mind, and US Open is a home for many breakthroughs like 2009 Juan Martin Del Potro, 2021 MR Raducanu, and 2023 it's Coco Gauff. This year, we hope some breakthroughs take place. Let's have a look on it. Here is the draw and prediction I have made for men's singles 2025. In the initial rounds, Sinner is playing against Kopriva. They both are facing each other first time. Kopriva had early exit at the first round in the Cincinnati. With Sinner's current form, I can say that he will advance to round 2 easily. And then we come here, we have Shapovalov and Fuskovic. Here both play flashy and physical, can go up to 5 sets. I predict maybe Shapovalov will get a chance and he will advance to round number 2. Then we have good first round here, Bublik versus Cilic. Contrast of styles, like Cilic's experience versus Bublik's unpredictability. I want Bublik to advance as he will give us more unpredictable upsets, like he may defeat Paul and Sinner too, maybe. In reality, but he is not so consistent. If we see here, Cilic is more consistent and has the edge out of Bublik. Still Bublik has his chances. And then we have Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul's aggressive baseline game and solid forehands, and he is disciplined and mentally very tough. He will advance to round number 2. The good part is the match set within Musetti and Pericat, and then like also David Goffin in it. It is very unpredictable. Each players have their own strength, and I think the momentum decides who wins the game. Musetti, he is a lefty and creates great angles and good stop spin. Pericat, he has big serve and great forehand, whereas David Goffin, consistent and a counter puncher. The winner among these will face Cobolli, the most promising young Italian. Diallo, the Canadian tennis player with aggressive baseline game and big serve and mental resistance, will advance to round number 2. He has to meet Draper in round number 3. The 20-year-old Draper gets the edge out there. His aggressive baseline game and then big serve, strong backhand, and his performance is very good in the mixed doubles pairing with Begula. I hope like he will make till the round number 4 too. Like when the matches against Diallo and Draper has his edge out and he will advance to round number 4. The round number 4 will be set up like Sinner versus Tommy Paul, and Cobolli versus Draper. There we can see that Sinner has his edge with his current form and his experience, and he's a Grand Slam champion by the way. He has the experience to pull out matches. Like I think Sinner will win over Paul and he will advance to the quarterfinals. Whereas in the bottom we see Cobolli versus Draper, and I think Draper has his edge out and he will advance to the quarterfinals. And the quarterfinals will be set among Sinner versus Draper. But let's go to the quarters which is below. If we see the bottom half, it is filled with players like Zverev, Rublev, Khachanov, Tsitsipas and de Minaur. And in this, like we can say that there will be matches set up within Zverev and Rublev at round number 4. Like Zverev has his edge out of there. In head-to-head he leads 8-3-2. And then we come down, we have Khachanov versus Nitesh Bashav Reddy at the initial round, which is a good match. He's a young prodigy in American tennis. But Khachanov will be 82% he will win the match. And then the match will be set up like Khachanov versus either Tsitsipas or de Minaur. Like it is a very good match too. Like it also stays unpredictable. But this time Tsitsipas is not in a good shape. I think maybe de Minaur may win Tsitsipas and it will be a match against Khachanov versus de Minaur. But whoever it may be, like if Zverev meets them in the quarterfinals, Zverev has his own edge out of there. Because Zverev performed very well in Cincinnati. He made it till semi-finals. He defeated Khachanov, Nakashima and Ben Shelton there. Everything was like, he defeated everyone in direct sets and he is a consistent performer. While seeing the current form of the players and their performance in the tournaments, I feel like the semis will be set up against Sinner versus Zverev in the top half. And if the match is between Sinner versus Zverev in the semi-finals, Like, I think Jannik Sinner is most beingly the right favorite to take the match. He has at the last meeting it was against the Zverev in the Australian Open 2025, where Sinner defeated Zverev in straight sets. Seeing that and seeing Sinner's current performance, I think Sinner has his edge out of there. When we come to bottom half, there is Djokovic playing his first round against Leonard Tian. Leonard Tian's his first meet against Djokovic. Tian major splash was Australian Open 2025. He defeated Medvedev in 5 hours, 5 sets thriller. It will be a good match, but I hope with Novak Djokovic's experience, he will just easily go into round number 2. If we see bottom half, we do have Tiafoe versus Rune in a projected round 3. The winner meets Djokovic in round 4. Whoever it may be, if the match is against Djokovic versus Rune or Tiafoe, Djokovic will win. If Rune's explosive baseline game will cause trouble to Djokovic, but Rune's inconsistency and Djokovic's discipline will make Djokovic win in 4 sets. If it is Tiafoe, same. Djokovic may win Tiafoe in 3 or 4 sets. If crowd goes crazy, Tiafoe may take 1 more set. The draw is set up and I can see Fonseca, the 18-year-old rising star, who will face Fritz in round number 4 of a projected draw. Experience versus youth. Fritz has his own good serve and first strike forehand advantage. The US Open crowd will be more likely to support Fritz as American, but Fonseca, his electric shot making may win the crowd. Fritz may more likely win the match in 4 sets, which will end up to Djokovic versus Fritz battle in quarters. Djokovic has huge margin over Fritz. In head-to-head, Fritz haven't won Djokovic at all. In Grand Slams, it's 9-0. But generally, it is 9-1. Djokovic will read Fritz's serve very well. He will utilize Fritz's big weapon. In rallies, Djokovic's depth plus consistent returns of serve will wear him down. Fritz may be tough, but it's more likely to go with Djokovic. At the bottom, if you see, it is Alcaraz versus Opelka in the first round. Serve bot versus shot maker. Opelka has big serve and he plays short points, but Alcaraz will return deep, mix a spin and drag Opelka to rally and exploits its movement. Mostly Alcaraz will win and advance to round number 2. According to a projected draw, there will be Sheldon versus Casper Ruud in round number 4. The head-to-head among them is 2-1 and Ruud leads. It is a good 50-50% chances of winning game. Whoever it may be, they will meet Medvedev or Alcaraz in their quarters. This is a very good match, which I can say whoever wins round number 4 will go to semi-finals against Djokovic. If Medvedev serves light out and finds the depth, then there is a chance he may win. But according to the current good run of Alcaraz, he mixes up variety and attacks the net. Medvedev will struggle. Current performance, I can say that he has won Cincinnati Open. With this, I'll go more likely with Alcaraz. Here is a tough part. If comparing fitness and age, Djokovic will struggle in the semi-final, but still he has got it. He has chances of winning against Alcaraz. I think patience will decide the game. Alcaraz must stay consistent and avoid overplowing. Djokovic must find ways to shorten points and keep legs fresh. It is virtually 50-50. But Alcaraz is slightly the favorite on hard court and because of the age and energy. At last it comes to finals. Sinner versus Alcaraz. Sinner has heavy baseline power, consistent return and mental toughness. Alcaraz is aggressive, explosive and also he has good movement and creative shot making. If Sinner makes and maintains his consistency, he can edge out Alcaraz in along the tactical battle, especially if he neutralizes Alcaraz speed and angles. Therefore, I predict that Sinner may win up the US Open 2025 men's singles. This is the prediction which I have made for US Open 2025 men's singles event. Who do you think will win the men's singles crown? Let me know in the comment box below. For more updates and news about tennis and US Open 2025, follow our channel.